Taurus, hi, welcome back to Cardinal Fire Tarot. This is going to be your reading for November 2023, but first, a couple of announcements. If you haven't already, make sure that you're following me on Instagram and TikTok. I post daily over there with quotes and readings and stuff like that. If you like my reading style and are interested in booking a personal one-on-one with me, you can find all the information for that at cardinalfiretarot.com. And make sure to be looking for this week's All Sign Energy Check-In. It's going to be posting on Sunday. I think that's all I have, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start by getting the overall energy for the reading from the Wild Unknown Archetypes deck. Alright, so the overall energy for the reading is the Ring. Let's go ahead and get some tarot with that. So, straight off the bat, the ring can mean a lot of things. Like, it could be like a ring on your finger. It could be like a cycle. What is it when the snake is eating its own tail? I want to say like Oris Borealis or something like that, but don't quote me on that. But, you know what I mean? Like the never-ending cycle. In this situation specifically, I see it as a commitment. And it's one that you've been taking a while to move towards. So it looks like there was quite a bit of indecision in the past. And now you're finally at a stage where you're hitting some movement. But let's go ahead and break it down from the beginning. Overall energy, the Ring. That is you deciding you're moving in this particular direction and then doing it. Earth signs and Tauruses in particular, you all can think about taking an action to no end. You guys are very slow decision makers, which is okay. Your energy is just a slower moving energy, but it's so easy for you all to take that more cautious nature and feed it too much, and then if you're not willing to move at all, that creates stagnancy, right? So that's something you have to be careful of. In the recent past, we have the Two of Pentacles. So this is the inability to choose. This is wavering back and forth between two or more options. I think for a lot of you, this is a relationship, but it doesn't have to be yet. We'll see more when we clarify. But I think for a lot of you, it's probably a relationship. If not a relationship, then like a passion project or something like that. Because then in the current energy, we have the Chariot, which the Chariot speaks of movement with love. So, moving towards a particular person or moving towards something that just speaks to your heart. Whether that is, you're an author and you're committing to writing, or you're a painter and you are actually willing to put your paintings out there and try to sell them or something, you know. It's something that is near and dear to you. And then in the near future, we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is the ultimate card of stability. And it's pentacles, that's your suit, that's earth energy. And it speaks to the completion of building your foundation. It speaks to unwavering stability. Then in the energy that surrounds you, we have the Five of Wands. So there's definitely some conflict. If this is about a relationship for you, probably with your person. If not, it could even be like you're hitting roadblocks along your path, or you're having internal arguments with yourself, like, do I do it? Do I not do it? Do I do it? Do I not do it? Something along those lines. Then in your challenge, you have the Queen of Swords. That's being decisive. So you've got this Two of Pentacles back here, which you've already made your decision. You're moving towards it. So maintain that. Continue to be firm with your decisions and to remain firm with your boundaries surrounding your decisions. And then in your strength, we have the Five of Swords with the Nine of Swords, which is really wild because both of those are traditionally pretty negative cards. But they're coming through as your strength. So it's your willingness to keep going and to win at all costs despite your fear. Despite your anxiety and your nightmares and your worry regarding this movement, you're still moving. And it's because you are going to win no matter what, at all costs. And if that means pushing through the uncomfortability, then that's what you're going to do. And that does make it a strength. Is anxiety fun? Not really. But if you take anxiety and the fact that you're working through it and not letting it stop you, then it does become a strength. So let's go ahead and do some clarifiers. I want to start by clarifying the ring here in the overall energy. Let me grab this one that fell on the floor here. So clarifying the ring, we have the King of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Page of Wands. Remember how I was saying something near and dear to your heart? Like your love and your emotions are completely intertwined with whatever this is. Whether it's an energy or whether it's, a passion of yours, either one. You are extremely enmeshed, I guess is a good word. Then we have the Six of Cups with the Page of Wands. So this commitment that you're making, which is not easy for you to do, but you're doing it. And you're making the commitment to follow your heart. And it's coming through as a king, not a queen. So this is masculine energy. So this is acting from your heart space. Not just feeling something, doing something. Then you've got the Six of Cups. That is giving. So you're giving time, energy, love, resources to whatever this commitment is that you're making. Then you have the Page of Wands, which is like, it's like a fresh curiosity kind of energy. It's like, well, I don't know, but let me see how far I can go. You know, it's, I don't know, but I have butterflies in my stomach and I sure as shit want to find out. It's that kind of a giddy energy. So I love that. Let's go ahead and clarify this Two of Pentacles and the indecision that we got going on in the recent past. Clarifying the Two of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Coins, and the Chariot. Yeah. So, Queen of Swords over here in your challenge. Just coming up again here. You have a hard time making a decision. You want to stay in the safe bubble that is the in-between. It's not that you've decided against it or you've decided to go for it. It's this safety bubble of, I'm not gonna look at it. La 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 la. It's that kind of energy, which is only sustainable for so long, right? And then we've got the Knight of Coins with the Chariot. Now, the Knight of Coins, that is your energy, that's earth energy. It's also the slowest moving knight in the deck. So while you are feeling called to move forward and to take action, you're dragging your feet. And it's like once you decide, then it's definite or something, which is not true. It's never too late to change your mind or to shift gears or anything like that. But it's like in your mind, as long as you stay in limbo, it's like this. I got nothing better than safety bubble. I just keep going back to that phrasing, safety bubble. All right, let's clarify the Chariot in the current energy. All right, clarifying the Chariot, we have the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Lovers. Okay, so for most of you, hands down, relationship. We've got the Nine of Swords coming out again. So there is anxiety, just intense, extreme anxiety around this movement. But the Lovers with the Nine of Cups, like, it's almost like you can't help but move forward because it's everything you ever wanted. You can't help but to move forward and leave the nest of safety because you are so drawn in to this person or to this creation or whatever energy that you're feeling right now and you're moving towards. It's like your brain has kind of shut off and you're just on autopilot being drawn towards it, which oftentimes when we are in big life-altering transitions, we will feel numb to it all. And while it is a way of like self-preservation, you know, to just numb your emotions. It's also spirit stepping in and guiding you like you're the queen on the chessboard, you know. And when that happens, when you're getting moved around, it's like it feels unreal sometimes, which is why this numbness can happen. And it comes from the intensity. When things are really big and life altering, then it's almost like it's inevitable. You have to shut down a little bit. So let's go ahead and clarify this Ten of Pentacles in the near future. So clarifying the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Six of Swords, Temperance, and the King of Swords. Okay, I first want to point out, first and foremost, King and Queen of the same suit has now come out. King and Queen of Swords is out, which speaks to a soulmate, a soul tie, a karmic relationship, a twin flame, something along those lines, a divinely guided relationship, right? And then we have the Six of Swords with Temperance, which the Six of Swords is movement, but particularly, that's a hard word to say, moving on to calmer waters. So, we had a bunch of indecision, and then we have movement, but it's just infested with anxiety. And now we're starting to, we're maintaining the movement, but it's starting to calm down. And in doing so, you're creating balance and harmony and peace. That's what temperance is. So not only is it extremely stable, but it's also divinely guided and creates balance. Like, you hit the jackpot, Taurus. You hit the jackpot. Let's go ahead and clarify this Five of Wands in the energy that's surrounding you right now. I'm interested to see if this is your energy or if this is an external energy. Or a combination of the two, honestly, is what it probably is. All right, clarifying the Five of Wands, we have the Three of Coins, the Devil, I hope you all can hear that so you don't think I'm just insane hallucinating. But in case you can't, that candle just started like sparking. Anyway, moving on. The Three of Coins, the Devil, and the Eight of Wands. This is you two having to work through your past traumas, your past trials and tribulations, any sort of codependency or addiction that you are bringing with you from the past into this relationship, any sort of defense mechanism that you're bringing in, any sort of self-limiting belief that you're bringing in, any of that belongs in the past, but you're dragging it with you to the present. That's what's having to get worked through. And in doing so, it's creating some conflict. If this is with another person, that conflict comes in the communication or lack thereof. Eight of Wands. That's a message communicating. If this is for you and this is like a creative project, then the conflict comes in you working through whatever's keeping you chained to the past in order to make movement forward. But regardless, you're going to have to address and work through this double energy in order to make any progress or move forward, or have a healthy, beneficial conversation. Like, if you are stuck in ego and you're just like not seeing the other side, don't care, don't want to, you're not going to get anywhere. I mean, you can stay in that spot for as long as you want, but you're not going to get movement forward. You're going to remain exactly where you're at in a never-ending cycle. Let's go ahead and clarify this Queen of Swords in your challenge. All right, so clarifying the Queen of Swords, we have the Six of Wands, the Queen of Coins, and the Seven of Cups. So, this decision to sustain movement, the decision to keep going, is an inner knowing that you're going to have to tap into. Queen of Coins, that's your energy. So we now have the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Coins. This is divine feminine coming through pretty strongly. That's your energy. And the Six of Wands and the Seven of Cups. So you have manifested what you've been working towards. Seven of Cups is a card, it's a lower level manifestation card. It's a card of options and of daydreaming and visualizing. And then the Six of Wands is victory. So you visualized it and you created it. And so you are showing up as your highest self. So the challenge is to stand in that knowing. Look at her. The Queen of Swords is often depicted as kind of harsh. And let me show you an example. So in this Queen of Swords, she kind of looks like the evil Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland. Like, look at that expression. That's not approachable. In this deck, though, it almost looks like she's meditating or she's deep in thought. It's an inner knowing that you are moving in the right direction. And you have created what you've been working towards. And in doing so, you've secured stability for yourself. Let's go ahead and clarify this Five of Swords and the Nine of Swords in your strength. All right, clarifying Five of Swords, Nine of Swords. We have Page of Swords, Eight of Coins, the Hierophant, and the Ace of Cups. You know that you aren't you don't feel secure. Doesn't mean that you're not secure. You don't feel secure. It's a root chakra, issue there, that you don't feel safe in this situation. And because of that, your mind likes to run rampant. And you know that, but you're willing to show up anyways and to be open to learning. You're willing to show up as the page, which is, just base curiosity. There's a lack of knowing with a page, right? But you're willing to show up and to learn and to follow your heart. Ace of Cups. What makes you feel good? What do you love? Who do you love? Let's go in those directions. And in doing so, you are working through the anxiety and coming full circle back to this commitment that we were talking about in the beginning. You are choosing to commit every single day that you show up, despite your fear and despite your anxiety. If you show up, you're taking one step further, closer to this commitment. So that is what I have for you, Taurus, for the month of November. If you resonate with this reading, please let me know down below in the comments. I would love to hear any thoughts and opinions that you have. And like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content. Thank you. Bye.